Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are diving into something deep, something we all struggle with but rarely talk about. You see, every one of us has a monster living inside. No, not a physical monster with sharp claws and glowing eyes. This one is invisible. It hides in our thoughts, our emotions, and sometimes in our past. This monster whispers doubts in our ears, fills our minds with fears, and sometimes even stops us from becoming who we are meant to be. But here is the real question: if this monster is a part of us, how do we destroy it without destroying ourselves? Can we ever truly get rid of it? Or is there another way? Let's break this down step by step and figure out how to tame this beast inside us. Let's be real for a second. We all have moments when we feel weak, insecure, or afraid. Maybe it is the fear of failure, the anxiety of not being good enough, or the voice that keeps reminding us of our past mistakes. This is the monster I'm talking about. It is the collection of all our fears, doubts, and insecurities, and the worst part, it knows us better than anyone else. It knows exactly what to say to make us feel small, unworthy, and hopeless. For some, this monster shows up as self-doubt, the belief that they are never good enough. For others, it appears as procrastination, delaying important things because of fear of failure. And sometimes it disguises itself as anger, jealousy, or even perfectionism, constantly making us feel like we have to be flawless to be accepted. But here is something important to understand: this monster is not who you are, it is just a part of you. And just like any other part of you, it can be controlled. Why can't we just kill it then? Now, a lot of people think the best way to deal with their inner demons is to just get rid of them, to ignore them, suppress them, or pretend they don't exist. But that doesn't work. Why? Because this monster is not entirely bad. It is actually a survival mechanism. Fear keeps us cautious. Doubts makes us think before making big decisions. Even pain teaches us lessons. If we tried to erase all of it, we would also erase the things that make us careful, strong, and wise. So instead of killing it, we need to understand it. Instead of fighting it, we need to tame it. So first step should be face the monster. Let's be honest, most of us run away from our inner struggles. We distract ourselves with social media, Netflix, or endless scrolling just so we don't have to deal with our own thoughts. But the truth is, the more we run from our monster, the stronger it gets. Think about it. Have you ever avoided something because you were scared, only to find that it got even scarier the longer you avoided it? That is how our fears work. The first step is to face it. The next time self-doubt creeps in, don't ignore it. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? When fear stops you from taking actions, don't push it away. Ask, what am I really afraid of? When anger or jealousy take over, don't suppress them. Ask, where is this coming from? Understanding your monster is the first step in taking away its power. Step 2 should be change the story. Your mind is like a storyteller. It is constantly creating narratives about who you are and what you can do. The problem is sometimes these stories are completely false. For example, you make a mistake, your mind says, I am a failure. You struggle with something, your mind says, I will never be good at this. Someone rejects you, your mind says, I am not lovable. But none of these things are true. They are just stories your mind creates based on fear. So what if you change the narrative? Instead of I am failure, try I am still learning. Instead of I will never be good at this, say with practice I will get better. Instead of I am not lovable, remind yourself that I am worthy of love and respect. The way you talk to yourself matters. Change the story and you change the way you see yourself. Step 3. Feed the right wolf. There is an old story about a wise man telling his grandson that inside every person there are two wolves. One is full of fear, doubt, and anger. The other is full of love, confidence, and strength. and these two wolves are always fighting. The grandson asks, "Which wolf wins?" And the wise man replies, "The one you feed." If you constantly feed your inner monster by focusing on failures, negativity, and comparison, then of course it will grow stronger. But if you feed your mind with positive thoughts, self love, and encouragement, then the good side of you will win. So, how do you do this? Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Stay away from toxic environment. Read, listen, and watch things that inspire you. What you consume affects how you think, of course. Celebrate small wins. Instead of focusing on what you haven't achieved, focus on what you have achieved. Take care of your body. A strong body helps build a strong mind. Then step 4 is make the monster work for you. Here is a secret. Your inner monster can actually help you. Instead of seeing it as an enemy, what if you made it an ally? Your fear can push you to prepare better. Your doubt can make you question and refine your plans. Your anger can be used to fight for what is right. Think of it like fire. If left uncontrolled, fire can burn down everything. But if used correctly, fire can cook food, create warmth, and even build civilizations. Your inner monster is the same way. If you control it, it can become your greatest strength. At the end of the day, the monster inside us will always be there. But here is the good news, it doesn't control us. We control it. The next time it whispers you are not good enough, remind yourself I am growing every single day. When it says you are going to fail, say failure is just a step towards success. When it tries to hold you back, prove it wrong by taking action. The monster will always exist, but so will you. And you are stronger than it. So, what do you think? Have you ever faced your inner monster? How do you deal with it? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if this helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep growing together. See you in the next one. Thank you so much for listening.